Hey you guys, so today we're going to be doing the best and worst palette tag. I got no makeup on today and I've got my glasses on. So you can tell this eye is really red, really swollen because I have conjunctivitis, so I can't wear no makeup, especially no eye makeup. I've done my brows, but that's basically it. So I'm gonna probably have a couple of videos where I'm just like this here, so until my eyes heal up and get a lot better. So that is just what it is. And the thing is, I think I caught this from my son because he had it, and I don't really know how he managed to get it, but he was nice enough to give it to me. So it is what it is, parts of being a parent. Okay, so I first saw this tag by Lucia Tepa Beauty. I hope that I said her name correct. I'm gonna leave her channel link down below, and she was the first person that I saw do this tag, and I thought, okay, I want to do it, and she just tagged everyone who was watching the video, so I'm gonna do it. So my first palette, the first palette that I actually got was a Too Faced chocolate bar palette, but that ended up being fake because I got it from eBay, and at that point I didn't really know that they were selling fake anything that wasn't MAC, because I think there was a point where things that were being sold online that were MAC I was very skeptical about, and people were very skeptical about. But I think this was the point when factories started making fake everything else, so I wasn't aware, and I ended up getting the fake Too Faced chocolate bar palette. But aside from that, my first real palette was the BH Cosmetics Forever Nude, and I absolutely adore this palette. I especially enjoy these blush shades. The eyeshadow shades not too much, but the blush, oh my gosh, I cannot get enough of these. And I tried to only use this when like it's an occasion or something like that. I've even tried to email customer service and ask them, you know, what are these two shades called? Is there anywhere I can buy the singles? I mean, because they don't have a name, but I just really love it, especially for those blush shades. Next is the most recent palette that I've purchased, and that is the Juvia's Festival palette. I've used it a couple of times, but because I'm doing Project Pan, I haven't been able to use it as much as I would like to, but I have used it and I really like this palette. The majority of stuff from Juvia's I like anyway, but this is my most recent purchase, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who likes colour, and it's such an affordable price too. Check it out, definitely. Then the one I regret missing out on. Okay, I had to think about this for a long time, and I had to go through like 2016 and 2015 eyeshadow palettes on Google, and then I saw it, and it was the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. I'm gonna have a picture of it up here. Listen, I saw that palette, and by the time I saw it, it was gone, and I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could have done so much with that. And then I even went onto eBay to find out how much it would cost for me to get it, and it was just ridiculous, and I said no, I'm not gonna get it. But then in the meantime, I went and I created my own Inglot and Kiko palette, the custom palettes, and I made them all vibrant colors, so I don't feel like I missed out that much, but it was still something that I would have liked to have gotten. Next is my favorite palette to look at. That one was just like so easy, and it is the Juvia's Zulu palette. Look at it, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. This is not my favorite palette from Juvia's, but I absolutely adore looking at it. Like, it's just beautiful. And when I saw this, I think this was the first palette that I got from Juvia's, and it was because it was just so gorgeous to look at. I was like, I had to have it. I just had to have it. So I just did it. Even though it doesn't perform as well as I would like it to, just looking at it is just gorgeous. So I can look at this all day long and not really feel that bothered that it doesn't perform as well as the rest of the collection. But hey, that's how it goes, isn't it? The one that I changed my mind about, okay, that would be the Sleek Oh So Special palette. Can you see it says Sleek Makeup? All of their palettes look like this. They're just black, and it has the Sleek logo. Like, if you just put it like this, you can't really see the logo, but you have to kind of put it at an angle, you can see it. Anyway, here is the palette itself. It's swatched amazing in the store, and I think I swatched it a couple of times before I actually purchased it, and it swatched amazingly on my hand. But as soon as I started to try and use it, it was like, where's the pigment gone? Where is it? So at the moment, I'm trying to pan this palette. I have started a Project Pan series, so yeah, I do just want to get rid of it, and I've been using it literally every single day for like the past 2 weeks. I don't think that there's any other palette that I've used in the past couple of weeks, to be fair. But yeah, I changed my mind on it. I thought it was great, just wasn't. Next is the one that surprised me. Okay, that would be the Too Faced Totally Cute palette. When this first came out, everyone was kind of like, you know, it's just so juvenile, you know, it comes with the stickers and you put the stickers on, and it's like, okay, yeah, it is a little bit like, it's kind of kiddish, and I let my son put my ones on and he took the rest of them and he's using them for whatever he wants to use them for. That's fine. But aside from that, colors themselves, I mean, I really like these highlighters on the side, and I found that the shades were really pigmented. But it was way after this launched that I decided, well, I didn't even decide to go and get it. I was just in Debenhams one day and I decided to go to the Too Faced counter, and they had this on display, and I swatched it and I was like, oh my god, it's so pigmented. And every single time I use it, it never ever lets me down. It never lets me down. So this really did surprise me because it got so much heat when it first came out. Oh yeah, ignore my, like, there's no nail, it broke. It'll grow back. But yeah, it really did surprise me with the amount of pigment that it has, and it's just never let me down. So I was thoroughly surprised about this palette, and I'll always stick by it. The palette that inspires me the most, another Juvia's. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm a Juvia's freak right about now, and it's the Douce palette. This is just so beautiful. It's like, the theme of it is sweets. It's so gorgeous. Like, it really does inspire me, like especially this row here. Oh, I absolutely adore it. All of the shades are just so beautiful. Like, it just never lets me down. It's just so beautiful. It does really inspire me. Every time I open it, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do with it? I can do this and this. I can do this and this. It's just like, I have no words. One on my wish list, that would be the Sigma Creme de Couture palette. Now this one would have normally have taken the place of the one that I regret missing out on, because when I first saw the Creme de Couture, it was not available. I think they had finished making it and it was still in that box kind of palette form. So at that point I was like, oh, I wish I was able to get that. But then soon enough they remade it, new packaging, and it's like, okay, I need to get it. It's available at Beauty Bay. I might get it this month, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this is definitely one that's on the wish list. I definitely want to get this and try it out because it looks absolutely beautiful. And I don't think that I don't think that I have a lot of the shades which are in here. I may have a few, but I don't think I have all of them, so I'm definitely interested. And I think a lot of the reviews which are on Beauty Bay for this palette, they're predominantly good, so definitely need to check it out. And lastly, my no fail palette. It's my BH Carly Bible original palette. I can always create a look with this palette, always. I'll be able to sort out something, and it's usually a very quick look. So I don't have to spend my whole day trying to blend out, or you know, I don't have to spend a stupid amount of time trying to figure out a look to pull together. It literally just does it for you. Everything that I've always created looks amazing with this palette. I haven't purchased the second one, the deluxe size. I don't know if it's worth me purchasing the deluxe size because I do still have this one and I don't draw for it as much as I should. That palette is just bae. Okay, so I'm going to leave all of those questions down below so that you guys can go ahead and do the palette tag, and whoever's watching this, go ahead, I'm tagging you, do the palette tag. I'll leave, as I said, I'll leave all the questions down below so that you can write them down, because that's exactly what I did. I made my list. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.